Hey folks, a little bit of an update for me and for all of you too. I will be back to Total War very soon. I want to make sure that I tackle it in a very sustainable way for 2020. And by the way, I hope all of you had a really good 2020 New Year's. I know I did. Life has been very good. I've been working on myself and my personal life and getting everything in order. And I think later on this year, I'll probably begin to live stream on YouTube and maybe even do a lot of Total War stuff just so I can interact with all of you more. And I might do that for a few series, like maybe like one edited narrative series and one for streaming. And I think that might be like a good way to get a really, good share of either or, right? But anyway, I do have an RPG channel. I know I had one before, but that was a few years ago before my life was more stable, to be quite blunt. It's been stable for a long time now, and life is really good. And so I feel like I can do it. I also want to just really enjoy myself and play other games, and I don't want to overlap that with what I have here on my Total War channel because, I play a lot of different types of games. Surprisingly, like Way of the Samurai 4 did very well on my channel. You had Valkyria Chronicles 4 that also did well on my channel. I love those games. I'm into anime. I'm into history. I'm into all sorts of things. I play more D&D than I should. And so there's a lot that goes on in my own personal life of what I like to engage in and what I enjoy. And I really want to start finding ways to facilitate that enjoyment and sharing it with all of you. So to do that, I have an RPG channel. It goes by the name of Kazwin, my very first D&D character. And eventually I'll have like official art and I'll begin to edit a little bit more once I have the money to kind of like invest in that type of stuff, finding people who can help me out with that because I'm not very artistically inclined. I can write, I can storytell, but damn, I cannot draw. But I do have a link to it down below. Check it out there. Just feel free to leave a like and comment and only sub if you want to watch that type of content. I'm starting out with Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Enjoy the song. And we're not going to do that actually right now. I love that song. It's really weird. Something head chala. I have no idea how to pronounce it, but I love Dragon Ball Z and I thought that would be a fun way for me to begin it. And even if it doesn't like get more than 20 views per video, it's kind of a weird flattering thing in a weird way that I'm starting back from the beginning too, which is really neat. And I know a lot more, and yeah, that's really it. So I'm just trying to be honest with all of you about where I'm at and what I want to do with the channel and what I want to do with my SurrealBeliefs channel. And I have been streaming some of my D&D game. Well, not me, but one of my players has. I need to get him to turn me down a little bit. It sounds like my audio is going to like bust through his headset or something, but we've been streaming that on Wednesday. I have my own personal game on Sunday. I don't want to monetize or like get all crazy with my, D&D stuff. It's a personal passion of mine. I spend a lot of time world building. I've got a lot of lore and I've got incredible players. Today we had a Minotaur Barbarian, a brand new player in my group who was prompted by one of my other really good players and also a new friend of mine. He sang a Native American chant that is meant to purify and send off the dead. And that was after a major conflict, and they role-played so well. They did a great job. It was really, really funny. We've been playing on Roll20 and all that, and very touching. And if you guys remember Red Wants Candy, he's in that game. So funny. I mean, you guys know that I would always brag about him. One of the funniest people that I know. Very smart, very quick-witted, and he's playing a gnome. He's actually playing what's called a Simic hybrid, if you guys know what that is from Magic the Gathering, from the Ravnica book that was released for D&D. Essentially, instead of letting him choose, like, let's say, Vidalcan, elf, or human as his base form, I let him choose a gnome. Part of the side effect of how he became a Simic hybrid is that it also changed his voice. So he does like an Irish Mickey Mouse voice, and he is so funny and also very creative. He actually came up with like he told me like the base ingredients to make plaster because he wanted to like make a plaster print of this footprint because of what happened behind the scenes whenever they were fighting that fight in a manner that they're currently staying in. And anyway, it was like CSI Miami stuff. It was nuts. But that's me rambling to all of you, mumbling, being a little bit crazy. Maybe not a mumble rapper. I'm not singing about Percocets yet, but who knows? Maybe one day. I'm just kidding. All right, folks, I'll see you later. Gotta go eat dinner, but I will be finishing one game at a time on that channel because I can do that now. And I will do that. And I'll get back to my 3 series here, finish those 3. Then we'll begin by doing some new RP narrative type of stuff. And who knows, if you guys like prompt me enough, I can talk more about D&D at some point. I don't know where yet, but yeah, link down below. Check it out.